Okay, let's see what we have to watch here. I know I'm using Bing. Don't fucking kill me, please. The hell. So, what was the guy's name that you want me to look up? What was his name? Brewstew. Okay. Brewstew. Okay, you guys choose.
All right, we all have.
You choose. Okay. Tell me, is the sound good?
Watch the Oscars live on
Can you guys
ABC
hear it?
with YouTube TV. Try it free.
All right, we all had that friend growing up that had all the cool toys that you never had. You get all jealous, like, oh, cool, look, he's got a Nintendo 64, and I'm over here with 3 Lincoln Logs. Cool. And that kid to me was my friend David. He had pretty much everything he wanted as a kid. For example, David had a bunk bed in his room, but David was an only child, so what the hell does he need a bunk bed for? I didn't know all your stuffed animals needed a place to sleep. God forbid. He had all the cool stuff. He could top whatever you had by far. You finally got that sweet holographic Charizard Pokemon card? Well, guess what? He's got 3 of them, and they're all autographed by a real live Charizard. Suck on that. The dude had 3 Razor mini scooters. 3 of them. What do you need 3 scooters for, David? You have 2 legs on your body. You're not a goddamn millipede. You don't need multiple scooters to ride around on. But out of everything David had, the trampoline in his backyard was the best. The day he got it, all the kids in the neighborhood just marveled at it. We can bounce up to the moon on this damn thing. And boy, did we. We jumped on that thing and jumped and jumped and jumped our little asses off. We did that for like a whole 15 minutes. All right, that was fun. Now what do we do? How about we try to hurt each other? Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Let's play a
Yo.
game called Dropkick. How do you play Dropkick? Oh, here, I'll show you. That was the name of our favorite
Jesus
game to play on the
Christ.
trampoline. Dropkick. Not the most clever name, but I got the point across. And I'm going to teach you guys how to play Dropkick, all right? Rule number 1. Be a dumbass 9-year-old kid. Okay, check. We got that. We all qualify. Rule number 2. Try to injure your friends as much as possible, only using your feet. Kick them in the teeth, kick them in the belly, knock the air out of them. Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up. Do anything you can to try to hurt your best friend. You made somebody bleed? Cool, that's 1 point. You knocked a tooth out? Hey, that's 2 points, all right. Oh, look at that, they're comatose on the ground. Well, guess what? You're the champion now. You'd have kids wearing steel-toe boots. I got my baseball cleats on, ready to ruin somebody's life. Michael would be over there in his bare feet so he could move faster. That's what he always said. I have
Bruh.
to be agile. Yeah, Michael, because God forbid your knockoff Jordans are really gonna slow you down. Michael, put your
Shaqs.
goddamn shoes on for Christ's sake. You're freaking everybody out.
I remember. I remember I used to have a pair of Shaqs, bro. I thought I was the shit back then, and then I got fucking bullied. Fuck Shaqs, man.
Jesus Christ, well, at least cut your damn toenails once in a while with your nasty Wolverine feet. God, you're disgusting. Rule number 3, don't touch the ground. Now, chances were that at some point somebody would kick you off the trampoline, but if you touch that ground, you are out. You're done playing dropkick for that round. Michael, you're on the ground. You're out. No, I'm not. I'm in. I can still play. Michael, your leg is broken in half, dude. Sit this one out.
Bruh.
You lost. Sometimes you get kicked, and you'd get lucky and be able to grab onto the chain link fence. Your back would slide down it like a cheese grater. You fall back on the trampoline. Your back's bleeding like a gunshot
What the fuck is wrong with these kids, man?
wound. I'm still in. I'm in, okay? Careful where you step. It's slippery. There's blood all over the place. Then you'd
Jesus
have kids
Christ.
Like, my buddy's little brother, Matt, who was like a whole 48 pounds at the time. His ass was so light, if he jumped up too high, a stiff breeze could carry him right over the fence. He had the hardest time playing dropkick because there wasn't any weight classes when we played. So little Matt there, he'd have to face off against somebody like Corey, who had the physique of a middle-aged garbage man. He's got like a hot dog in one hand. Yeah, let's get it on. Corey couldn't even jump in the air. There's no way he's getting his big ass airborne. So he just fall on his butt, launch Matt into the stratosphere. It's a technical knockout. Matt is disqualified.
He didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be in outer space either. He's disqualified. He's done. Rule number 4. This is the final rule of dropkick. Don't get hit by the big rock. Now, you might be asking yourself, big rock? What big rock? Well, as if a bunch of 9-year-olds throwing their bodies around like a circus act wasn't dangerous enough, you'd put a big 16-pound garden rock on the trampoline. There you go. Now you gotta dodge this big-ass bowling ball rock while people are trying to kick you in the forehead. That sounds
Holy
fun.
shit.
This thing's flying through the air, landing on people's toes. You'd be looking.
Are these true stories, chat? If this is true, I am seriously hoping this guy is okay. These poor 9-year-olds, man. What the fuck, dude? Okay.
The wrong way. Big ass rock comes out of nowhere, breaks your pelvis. Little Matt's face is totally filled with terror. He knows if he gets hit with that damn rock, he's gonna explode on impact. That's what he's gonna do. He'd have David's mom come outside and check on us.
Hey, any of you guys want some lemonade? No? Nobody? Oh,
Bruh.
you boys and your silly games.
He'd have other kids from the neighborhood staring at us from a distance. Oh my God, what are they doing?
Hey, you guys want to play drop kick? What's it called?
Jesus
Drop
Christ.
kick, garden rock, trampoline game?
No. We'll play hide and seek or something instead.
Are you sure? It's really, really fun.
There's a dead kid over here.
Yeah, we know. He's disqualified. Hey, you guys got any Band-Aids or some morphine?
Brewstew.com.
Wow, that was good. That was pretty good. Let's check out airsoft guns.
Alright, I was a big fan of airsoft guns when I was a kid. If you don't know what an airsoft gun is, well, it's a plastic gun that kind of bridges the gap between a Nerf gun and a semi-automatic rifle. They shoot little plastic BBs, and after about a week, your whole house is littered with them. Your dad's dumping them out of the toaster, your sister's digging them out of her ass crack. You just go around shooting a bunch of holes in all the lampshades. And I was the first kid on my block to get an airsoft gun. Brought it out to show off to everybody. They're all mesmerized. I could conquer the whole goddamn world with this thing. My buddy David literally took it out of my hand, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, this is sweet." David, what the fuck? It was my turn to shoot Michael in the face. It was a bit of a trendsetter, I gotta say, because like a week later, every kid on the block had an airsoft gun.
Here we
They
go.
didn't have a normal airsoft gun like I did. They had this fucking battery-powered M16 tactical shit, fully automatic, get shot in the face 30 times in 4 seconds. Hold on a damn minute. Jesus, I'm using this Stone Age piece of crap. My shit looks like a Happy Meal toy compared to yours. Michael's over there. Doesn't even have an airsoft gun. He's like shooting BBs through a fucking straw like it's a blowgun. He's wearing his puffy-ass winter coat in the middle of July, his body armor. There'd always be somebody out of ammo trying to call timeout.
Wait a minute, time out.
Bitch, there ain't no timeout in airsoft. You get home with a bunch of red welts all over your body like somebody gave you a smallpox blanket. I eventually upgraded my arsenal.
This is the reality of airsoft. I have gone to an airsoft place with my boy Jason, Chase, Daniel, Russell, some of my best friends. And my God, I had welts, man. Like, that shit hurt, man. I mean, ask Jason. This man literally got hit in the fucking throat. I don't know if it was him who got hit in the throat. Yeah, I think it was Jason who got hit in the throat. And then there was Russell who got hit in the fucking finger, man. That shit hurts. But yeah, the reality of airsoft. It's fun, but it also hurts like hell. So, if you want to do airsoft, sure, go the fuck ahead, but just warning you, wear like padded clothing. Just fucking wear padded clothing. Maybe some vests. Just get some tactical shit, man. And you'll be set. But all I wore was a fucking hoodie and a pair of joggers, man. And I was hurting.
Threw my handgun out and purchased a big ol' sniper rifle. Thing's bigger than my entire body. Big ass scope on top of it like I was gonna assassinate a public official. Sure, it didn't shoot fast like the other ones, but that thing had some power. My friends hiding behind a car and shit. I just shoot through the fucking car. First weekend I got that
You shot
rifle.
through the
Shot my
car.
cousin in the back. The The following weekend, we had a closed casket funeral for him. Now, on one particular day, we were playing Capture the Flag. And it's important to note at this time, they didn't put the big-ass orange tips on these guns like they do nowadays.
Come back,
Let
Sonic
you know
Hulk.
it's a fake gun. No, they just dab a bit of orange nail polish on the end of that bitch, call it a day. And that kind of makes it a little hard for your neighbors to determine if you're outside playing or if you're committing an act of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, hi, 911. There's a child with a deer rifle, and he's running
Deer
amok
rifle.
in the streets.
So I'm sitting there at my base, which is David's front yard. I'm peeking through my scope like I'm about to put Lyndon B. Johnson into office. And I'm on the lookout for David. Now, where's David at? Well, David has ADHD, so he's not at his base, and he's not at my base. Hell, I don't even know if he even knew he was playing at the time. Probably forgot all about it, chasing a butterfly and shit. Now, David decides to walk to
Okay,
one of-
okay. That's kind of... What the fuck? We don't chase... I'm ADHD, if you guys do know. I don't fucking chase butterflies. That is so fucking unrealistic, man. I would just... The most realistic thing is I'd be fucking shooting animals, man. Wait. Scratch that. I wouldn't be shooting animals, I swear.
one of the busiest streets in the city and wave around what looks to be an automatic assault rifle in the air. Well, imagine David's surprise when about 4 seconds later, a goddamn paddy wagon pulls up in front of him. Bunch of cops pile out. They got their guns drawn on
Jesus
this completely
Christ.
oblivious, attention deficit child. Now, I wasn't there. I was around the block waiting to shoot David in the teeth with my Kennedy killer. But I bet that turd in his pants was massive. Well, it didn't take him long to figure
Bruh.
out that David's gun wasn't real. Luckily, he wasn't massacred on the street right there and then. They load his ass in the back of the wagon, like the wild animal that he is, and they pull up to the front of his house. Now, I was there for this part, and I can say for sure that the turd in my pants was massive. One cop gets out and he's like,
Put that goddamn rifle down!
so I threw it like the gun was on fire. Dave comes out of the back of the truck looking like a shitty Dennis the Menace cartoon. The hell do you think you kids are doing?
We're just playing.
Why's that kid wearing that puffy ass coat? It's 94 degrees outside. Dave's mom comes running out like they're filming an episode of Law and Order in her front yard. Instead of getting a chance to meet Ice-T, she's got to deal with this bullshit. Now, the cops were really cool about this whole shitty situation. They gave David's mom our arsenal of plastic weapons, and they're all like, well, we could have murdered your kid and got away with it, but, well, we didn't, so you're welcome. Why don't you give him a wiffle ball bat or some shit to play with instead? Jesus Christ. So the moral of the story is, don't be a fucking idiot waving a weapon around in the street.
Brewstew.com.
That's funny, man. This guy must have a lot of experience with life. I mean, he sounds like he has a lot of experience with life. Oh, what other epic videos? Riding bikes. What's this about? I love ads.
insane. Alright, when I was a kid,
Starts with the
riding
same fucking
bikes
music
was a
every
big
time.
deal. Everybody in the neighborhood had a bike. Now, me personally, I had a mountain bike. But not just any mountain bike, it was a big-ass mountain bike. Shit looked like it was made for a 6'5" lumberjack. Like the size of the kickstand. I have to use a trampoline just to get on the damn thing. Now, most
Jesus.
of my friends had BMX bikes. They all thought they were pretty sweet because their bikes had pegs on them. David, your ass can't even bunny hop. What do you think, you're Matt Hoffman? Is your ass gonna grind down some handrails or something? Then we had my friend Michael, who had the shittiest bike I ever seen in my life. He's over there rolling around on a bike from the 1920s.
Get their ass beat in a race.
Michael, nobody's gonna race you with your stupid ass Charlie Chaplin bike. Now the four of us would ride around our neighborhood
Bruh.
pretty much all summer long.
That's fucking hilarious, man. That gigantic ass bike. That's fucking hilarious.
Us, we were like a shitty little biker gang.
Hey, we're like a bunch of bikers. How about you guys call me Tomahawk?
Michael, I'd rather shit broken glass
Ah, dude, in my neighborhood, we used to have a biker gang, man. We used to pretend like we were the most badass kids on the fucking street. We would guard every goddamn road, man. We would just zoom. We were zooming, man. We were the kings of my neighborhood back then.
You Tomahawk, you know that?
Well, shouldn't we have like a name or something for our bike gang?
Yeah, let's be called something tough, like the Scorpions.
How about the Panda
Scorpions.
Bears?
Yeah, Michael, let's be the Panda Bears. We'll get some leather jackets made and everything. Sounds real intimidating, doesn't it? Hey, what are you guys, the Hell's Angels? Yeah, that sounds pretty gay. We're the Panda Bears. We'd be riding around the neighborhood. We got our fake tattoos and our candy
We're the panda bears.
cigarettes. Dave's over there wearing some broken sunglasses he found in the street. We would see who could make the longest skid mark in Michael's driveway. There'd be dozens of black marks all over the place. Michael's stepdad would come out. What the hell are you guys doing to the driveway? God damn it, Michael, you're getting 10 across the ass. We'd have all
Jesus
these kids in the
Christ.
neighborhood checking out our sweet bikes. Yeah, there's 21 gears on this bad boy, and I have no idea how they work.
Yeah, I'm practically in the X Games. One time I grinded on the Great Wall of China. Last summer, my stepdad found this bike in a river.
We'd set up a little ramp in the street so we could soar a whole 3 feet into the sky. Michael would try to go off the ramp with his shitty little bike. Goddamn thing would explode on impact. For the whole summer, Michael didn't have a bike, so he had to ride on David's pegs. Well, riding on pegs is like sitting on the bitch seat in the biker world. Nobody wants to do that.
All right, we're going to the park. Get on the pegs, Michael. You're riding bitch. I don't want to ride bitch.
Get on the goddamn pegs, Michael. You're riding bitch and you will like it. After a while, he started using his sister's pink Barbie bike. The thing had like one training wheel on it and shit. We didn't want to be seen in public with him, so we'd like ride like an extra 50 feet ahead of him. Just pretend we didn't know who the hell he was.
Hey, guys, wait for me.
Why is that retarded kid on that Barbie bike following us?
I have no idea.
Now, on one particular day, we were out on the street and we were racing each other. And one of our friends, Tommy, shows up on his bike and he's with this kid, Jonathan. Now, we didn't like Jonathan that much because he's an asshole. There's no other way to put it. He was just kind of a dick. And Tommy just hung out with him because he had a Sony PlayStation, which made sense to us.
What are you
Wow.
guys doing? Are you guys like a bike gang or something? Yeah, we're the Panda Bears.
Wow, that sounds pretty gay. We're the Scorpions. God damn it, Michael, I told you Scorpions was a better name.
So you guys like want to race or something?
All right, we'll do a one.
I bet some of this is fucking made up just to make it sound a little bit more funny. But I wouldn't be surprised if these stories are true. He just tinkers them a little bit. Oh fuck, haven't read this yet. Most I ever did was after I got my airsoft gun a few months back, I decided to try and drive by my dad on my bike. Didn't go too well. Firing an airsoft gun isn't very easy while riding a bike. So you're telling me you tried to do a drive-by shooting on your dad? That's so big brain, bro. Big props.
1-versus-1 race, down to the end of the street and back. Who's gonna go first on your team? Wait a minute, Michael, what the hell are you doing on their side?
My name's not Michael, it's Tomahawk.
God damn it, Michael, get over here on our side.
No, I'm changing teams. Jonathan said I could play his PlayStation.
Oh, you're such a hooker, Michael. God damn it. All right, somebody help me on my bike. Michael, I am kicking your ass. Get on your stupid Barbie Dreamhouse bike.
Dude,
Let's
why is
race.
his bike
Thank
6
you for
feet
joining
tall?
us At 13 o'clock news, this just in, there's a drag race happening on Burton Avenue. We have Dan Peterson at the scene. Dan, what do you have for us?
Well, Tom, it looks like it's the Pandas versus the Scorpions. It's like some kind of shitty West Side
This
Story
is
out
made
here.
up. This is made up. This is made
That
up.
sounds astounding, Dan. Can you tell me who the competitors are?
Well, Tom, it looks like a toddler on a giant bicycle versus a transvestite on a Barbie bike.
So we start racing, and we are flying down the street. I'm changing gears all willy-nilly. Michael's pedaling that little Barbie bike like he just robbed a liquor store. But the thing is that this little girl bike was never meant to go over 9 miles an hour. Michael's flying down the road. Well, imagine his surprise when the chain pops, and he goes soaring through the air and cracks his face on the pavement. So I see this happen, and I do what anybody would do. I keep on fucking going. We're in the middle of a goddamn race.
Let me tell you guys about something. So, I think in like elementary school or maybe the first year of middle school, I invited my friend Marcus over. He was from elementary school with me, to hang out because me and him were good friends at that time. And I was a scooter, and I had like a lot of fucking scooters, man. So I let him borrow one of the scooters, and then we went up. We went up my hill, and my hill is like fucking giant, dude. It's like literally Mount Everest. When like it looked like Mount Everest to us when we were younger. It was so fucking big, man. It would take like 30, 45 minutes just to travel up my hill. Okay? So once we got up there, I like to go down the entire hill with my scooter, and shit, that hill makes you zoom, man. And Marcus wanted to do it with me, and so he brought he brought another one of my scooters. I brought my main scooter, my X scooter, and I started going down. And the guy started getting a little scared as he was going down the hill because he was zooming, man. He was going fucking fast. And then he hits a little stick in the fucking road. I'm being dead ass right now. He hits a little stick in the road, and the guy fucking tumbles down the goddamn hill. His entire face was covered in blood, man. It was crazy, man. He looked like some of those Native Americans with fucking war paint on, except it was real fucking blood, dude. It was traumatizing, dude. So, we were way too up the hill to carry his bleeding ass all the way back to my house. So, we stopped by, we just knocked on some random neighbor's door. And we were lucky enough that, uh, she would gladly help us, tend to his wounds and drive us back to my house. So yeah, it was pretty fucking traumatic experience. And I'm being dead honest. It's real. It's a real story. So yeah.
Michael's ass could have been shot by a rifle, and I wouldn't even have stopped for a second. He's on the ground. There's blood all over the place. He's crying.
Yup, that's literally what happened with Marcus, man. Poor Marcus.
I get back to everybody else, and I'm like, yeah, you guys can suck it. This is Panda property. Bamboo Boys for life. Where's
Bamboo
Michael at?
Boys.
Well, that is a good question, isn't it, Jonathan? Where is Little Tomahawk after all? I'll tell you where he's at. He's limping his jacked up Barbie bike back home. That's where he's at. He's still got tears in his eyes. His face is all bloody and shit. God damn it, Michael, what did you do to your sister's bike? Now you're getting 20 across the ass.
Oh no. That must suck, bro. Ugh, shit. That was a good one. I could relate to that story a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. I could relate to that story. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's anything else you guys need me to react to. I'm only gonna do a couple more videos.